Okay, so this is the body of Super Mario Brother, and the head will be next. So I'm using green because I ran out of black, so I got some black on order. I usually like black when I sand and everything. It's easier to see the detail and how much sanding I need to do. Now I was talking resin printer for a little while there, and I'm thinking now I might just go with a much larger FDM printer. The Elegoo Neptune 3 Max is 420 by 420 by 500 millimeter, and getting some decent reviews on it. I'm thinking about that. I got my finger on the trigger because I wanted to do some body armor, maybe an Iron Man suit, some Mandalorian armor, maybe, I don't know, any kind of armor. I got a lot of helmets, I got no armor, so I'm thinking about it. We'll see. Winter's coming now, it's on its way, so I need something to do to keep me sane. All right, we'll see what happens. All right, we're getting there, 82%. I did have a mishap, so I had to restart this. The cooling fan right there, it got knocked off. It was held up by a little duct tape for a while. It was working. Well, luckily I didn't get too far in the print before it got knocked off, so it broke, and I just wound up, I put it on with some more tape for a minute, and I was actually, gave me enough time to print another one out in PETG, and I put it on. It fit good. It's working great. I like the print. The print's looking really smooth. I'm on 4.11 again. I did have 5.4 when I started this before, and I was getting all kinds of artifacts under extrusion, little blobs. Can't even explain it. I go back to 4.11 and everything works good. It looks good, so I don't know. It just messes me up to think that I did it on 5.2, I believe, too, and it was weird. So I don't know. This is this is unexplainable to me right now. But this is Mario, so gonna do the head next, the next big piece of it, and then the hands and the feet, and then of course the turtle. So I was actually playing this game on my phone earlier today for a little while. I downloaded it, was messing around with it. Yeah, I remember this game. It was good. It was a fun game to play. Okay, Mario's body's complete. Came out really good. The print came out nice. Get ready for some sanding and some puttying and get this thing ready for paint. I just started Mario's head. Right now it hasn't even begun yet. The printer's just warming up. And after that I gotta get some feet and hands and the tortoise, the turtle. But yeah, I like it. Come on, nice. This support should break away nice and easy, leaving minimal scarring. And yeah, all right. We'll see how the head comes out. That's going to be 2 days. This was a day and 7 hours just for the body. The head's 2 days. So yeah, it adds up. All right, these supports came out really nice. Everything pulled off without any scarring, really. And that's just where it was built up off the knee. But yeah, really good. Really happy how this one turned out. All right, 22% in on Mario's head here. Got a long ways to go. 2-day print. We'll probably, I'm right now, I'm about 8 hours in. Okay, 40%. We're about a day, almost a day and a half into it. It's coming out good. The printer's doing a good job. Not seeing any of that under extrusion or blobby crap on it, so I'm happy with this, because this kind of print sands down nice and easy. I'm printing at 0.15, at 50 millimeters per second. So I don't push the printer. I let the printer do its thing. I'm usually not in a rush. Okay, we're at 64%. It's coming out really good. This just keeps building and building. Got about 15 hours left. That should do it. I got the hands ready to go after this. But yeah, it's coming out nice. It's gonna be a pretty good size Mario when I'm done. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but we'll find a spot. All right, Mario's head's complete. It was 2 days, pretty much 2 days straight to print this. And I got some touch up to do on the bottom here. That's where the support was holding it up. It was basically, you know, I was printing like this. So, kept all the detail where I wanted it though. The harder things that, you know, would be harder to repair. So I always choose the bigger, round, flat areas to repair. It's just easier to do that. Blend it in. But, yep, so Mario's head's gonna go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go right in here. But yeah, it's tough right now to hold that all together because he's got to be standing on a turtle. But you'll see the end result very shortly. So hang in there. We're getting there. Okay, so I'm working on the turtle. Mario is primed. I just got to do a few more things to him. But he's almost ready for paint. So this is actually my second attempt at the turtle. The first one I was making at 300% like I did with the Mario. So I had to do it in half. But when it's getting to the head right here, this little triangle piece right here, you can see it on the original one right there, it's building up. It's going to build up to meet the head. So right here, it's going to build up to meet the top of this head. And that triangle fell off. I added extra supports. And this time I decided just to do it at 230%. So it fit, the whole turtle would fit on my print bed and do it in one shot. Because I already wasted a lot of time, you know, trying to make it 300%, but it shouldn't matter. Mario should still be able to fit on top of his shell and like he's stomping on him, so we'll see how it all works out. But yeah, so far the print's looking great. This should be done in about one more day. Well, yeah, about one more day. Well, not even, about 14 hours. So a little better than a day. So it's coming out good, and then after this we got a lot of sanding to do, some puttying. We got to get this thing looking good and getting ready for paint. So it's going to be a big model. This is going to be big. It should be pretty wild. You know what's funny is I was actually at Walmart yesterday and I was picking up some spray paint, well actually some primer, and there's a kid in front of me in line, and I look down and he's got something in his hand. I look, I'm like, oh my god, he had a Mario toy in his hand. He was probably like 9 years old. So it goes to show you, Mario, you know, kids still like Mario. You know, it's an old character, but you know, he's an interesting character. So yeah, it was cool to see that, especially because I'm building it right now. You know, so it's nice to see that kids are still playing with Mario. Okay, 70% done. So we made it to the hard part right here on the head where it combined right here to one piece now. So that little point that was developing in here that broke off on the original, that's safe now. Nothing's gonna happen to that. Everything else is pretty good. I think it's pretty safe. A little bit of an overhang over there on the other rear leg, but that should make it. But yeah, it's coming out good. All right, 85%, getting close. Definitely nice and safe right here now. Everything's combined. His mouth's all intact, so it came out good. so we're just basically finishing up the shell here on top and the fin in the back, or the leg, whatever you want to call it, on the turtle. It's coming out good though. Okay, got all the pieces done, sanded, primed, ready for paint. They came out good. They come out good, and I'm just deciding on colors right now. You know, I got some red and blues I got to come up with, some browns, some skin tone, some shell colors, some green, you know, some skin tones for the turtle. So yeah, it's coming out pretty good. It's a big model too. I had, you know, I had to print the turtle out at 230%. Everything else is 300%, because the turtle just wouldn't fit on the bed, on my printer bed. Even though I tried slicing it up, and then it had a failure, and I was just finally, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this in one shot. And it worked. Did it in one shot. Added some extra supports right around the mouth here, right on this beak right here, and yeah, it came out. So I think I'm ready to go. I think we're ready to put Mario on the map here again. Though I just found out that this past summer Mario had a movie. Mario and Luigi had a movie. I didn't even know it. I just happened to pick this model to do, and now it makes sense that I saw some kid at Walmart checking out a Mario figurine. I was like, oh, I'm thinking, oh my God, wow, Mario's still around. Wow, you know. And sure enough, he is. He's around. He's in the movies. So, all right. So it's a good time for this then. All right. Hope you like it. Here we go. All right, getting along pretty good on the Mario. He's looking really good actually. I like the colors, the blue, and I like the brown shoes too. I like that brown. So I just glued on his hands, so they're on there now, and I'm gonna be working on his head next. So I got his hat done pretty much with the red. So I still got to get the white in between here. Then I'm going to work on his mustache and his skin tones. So, and then last but not least, I'll be doing the turtle. So I'll do that when Mario's done, I guess. And then probably going to have to use an epoxy to get him on there. I mean, you can see it's like I had to chew away the notch because it, you know, Mario's 300%, and the turtle was only 230% for scale. So yeah, but it should still be pretty cool when it's done. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, try to get some good detail on the turtle if I can. All right, Mario's complete. He came out really good. I like better than I thought. You know, unfortunately, I had to make the turtle at 230% with Mario at 300%. You know, if I had that bigger print bed that I've been looking at, I would have been able to do the 300 in one shot. But it worked out good. Proportionally, it looks fine. It was a big model. Took a lot of time, a lot of sanding, a lot of primer and Bondo putty and just getting it ready for paint. But yeah, it really come out nice, and I gotta find room somewhere for this. It's gotta take up some room here. But yeah, he's looking really good. I mean, you know, like I said, the Mario movie came out this past summer. I didn't even know it when I decided to do this. So it's kind of neat that Mario's still going strong here, and kids are still buying their toys, you know, Mario toys. So that's pretty cool. And this guy here, he's oh my God, how big is he? You know, I didn't even measure him yet. Let's see. Let's measure him together here. Let's see. Okay, well, we're about, I mean, to the top here, I'm about 15, almost 15 and a half inches. I'm going to say to the high point, about 15 and a half inches right there. I mean, it's pretty big. Plus, you know, he sticks out a ways here too. So, yeah, originally this model was meant to be, you know, a few inches tall, you know, maybe a 6-inch model or something. And of course, I blew it up. But yeah, it came out pretty good. Yeah, let me see if I can flip this over a little bit. You can see underneath. You can see them here a little bit. But I was almost gonna try to purchase some hair, some brown hair, and I was thinking about giving them a more 3D effect and putting hair, you know, here and in the back, instead of painted, you know, actually put hair. You know, I thought it might look pretty cool. I looked around for some. I couldn't find what I really wanted, what I was envisioning, so I just decided to go with the paint. And this is all airbrushed. You know, I used everything from $1 paints to, you know, $8 little bottles of paint, you know, Createx and stuff like that. Hobby Lobby paint. Like I say, those little $1 ones come in handy. You do have to dilute them down quite a bit for the airbrush, but they come out nice. So I think on this project here, I think I'm done with it. I don't see myself doing anything else with Mario. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do next here. I think I'm going to go back into a helmet or body armor. I know. I talked in my last video, right before the summer. I took the summer off, took a nice vacation from everything, and just did other things. It was kind of nice. But the cooler weather is going to be coming back, and we're heading into the fall. And I thought it'd be great to get back into this and give myself some things to do this winter. I hate to say it, I am looking at Darth Vader. Anybody knows Darth Vader helmets? It's going to be tough. I mean, you're talking, I got a wet sand that baby. It's the only way. It's like he's completely reflective. The paint on Darth Vader's helmet's like, it's like glass. It's hard. You know, I know I can do a good job. It's, you know, it's just patience. Got to have the patience. Can't rush it. And Darth Vader is going to be a big one. And I wouldn't mind getting that that Neptune 3 Max printer, 420 by 420 by 500. So you could do the whole helmet in one shot. You know, it's a 2-piece helmet, but do it in one shot. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. And or the Death Trooper helmet from Star Wars. I'm thinking about that one too. That's another one that's probably wet sanding because it's very reflective. You know, I did the Blue Beetles helmet last spring, or just at the beginning of the summer, I guess. That came out really nice. And the Iron Man statue, those were where I ended up. And I'm picking up with this one, Mario. So, you know, if you like this and you like the other videos I've done, please subscribe and hit the like and leave comments. Anything I can answer, I'd be happy to. I guess stay tuned. If you subscribe and hit that bell, you will find out what I do next. And you know, I'm not one to go for the easy things, so I don't know. That might give you a hint on what I might wind up doing here. But until then, Falcon out.